Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and not forget to share this video with friends and family.
Paramshanti Bapuji. Today we have come here with a new topic. This is a very interesting topic. Many people want to know about it. Everybody wants to know the truth. Today's topic is black magic. Today everywhere this black magic is being done by many people. Even we find in our history this black magic has also been used in past also. Another fact we want to know that in India there is place named Mahang in Assam, which is a tourist spot and popular for black magic. Voodoo, a form of black magic, is also carried out in that place. In Africa country this voodoo is very famous. If someone observe, in every country this type of black magic is carried out in the name of spiritualism. It is told that exorcists in that village get things done through ghosts, and it is also told that people over there also can transfer human being to animal, and leaves to fishes, etc. Earlier such magic was used for the remedy of the grief and sorrow of the people of that village. That's why the black magic of Assam and West Bengal are famous. So what you will say on this?
The black magic is usually done by tantric with the help of spirits who are under the control of tantric. Tantrics usually keep these ghosts with them, by feeding or giving the desired objects to these ghosts.
First of all, whether all this black magic truly possible or not?
Yes, black magic was there earlier, and now also black magic is carried out by many people. But today it is not possible to transform human being to animal or birds by black magic, because the ghosts do not have such power at present. But before 200 to 500 years back the ghosts had power, so they could do such transformation from human to animal. But today the ghosts, nurtured by the tantrics or exorcists, do not have any power to do such things. So these people who are engaged in such activities are called exorcists, etc. They get everything done by the ghosts nurtured by them. Today mostly negative work is only done by these ghosts. Mainly the black magic is to influence or mesmerize the human souls on earth, by which tantrics can keep them under their control, called the shikaran. These tantrics or exorcists used to send these ghosts to create problem to a person by causing various types of diseases to them. This activity, that is black magic, becomes a very big business now in all over the world. These tantrics' main job is to capture ghosts from the graveyards or cemetery and to nurture them and get the things done by them. They generally use these negative souls who are negative throughout their lifetime on earth. Today there are many negative souls roaming around in graveyards. If you offer some food to them, then these negative souls will come with you to your home. There is day called Kali Chaudhus before Diwali, a festival in Hindu religion. On that day almost all tantrics generally do some particular process in graveyards in order to bring these ghosts under their control.
On that day in every roads and crossing, the materials like broken pots, food and other such types are found lying in scattered manner.
The reality is that all such activities are very common nowadays, but the power of these ghosts are used for negative purpose only. These ghosts are very negative souls. I just mention at this point that these souls are in a highly degraded state, that is, they are the third-class quality souls in human life from on earth. These souls do not have any knowledge about God, and throughout their life on earth they generally busy with fighting, quarrel and all type negative and unethical activities. Thus, these souls have developed a habit of doing negative activity only. As per rule and mate, so gati, that is, at the last moment what is in the mind and intelligence, accordingly the soul make its journey or movement. Hence where do such type degraded or third class souls go?
That means what these souls in human form seek for on earth, the same thing they search also after death.
Yes, these negative souls in human form become more powerful after death, because of the removal of heavier element from their body. Thus, they can do harm to anybody as their power enhances after death. Such type of soul when comes under the control of a person, then these negative souls can do many harms to any person.
There are persons who during their human life on earth carry out activity like taking payments for killing a person, so such negative and degraded souls will also engage in such unethical and negative activity after death also.
What tantrics do? They take payments for killing somebody or creating trouble for a person.
Yes, we agree with one thing, that these magic should not be used for negative purpose in life, but these knowledge which is famous as black magic or tantric knowledge or ghost knowledge etc. What do you say on this?
Though it has different names like black magic, ghost knowledge or tantric knowledge, Agori Vidhaya, Agori Tantra, and each of this different knowledge has different processes to get results. So different types of practices involve in each of these knowledge. By this way the ghosts are brought under the control and many works get done through these ghosts. This is the way this negative or black knowledge works.
This is not only in Hindu religion, it is practiced in every religion like in Muslim or Christianity also. In African jungle, before starting any work, the permission of presiding deity of that jungle is mandatory, that is whether to do the particular work or not in that jungle. As far as soul word is concerned, it is practiced in every religion, not only in Hindu. Everywhere before doing any work the permission of deity is taken by worshipping them. So what you will say on this?
Yes, there are also Muslim tantrics, and they also give talisman or tabis, that is an object which is used by tantric for transferring ghost power in that tabis, and you can also find these tantric in each dargah, a place of worship for Muslim. This type of tantrics are also found in Christianity, and they tell that they will send angels for your protection, but actually they send ghosts or negative souls, thus they spread negativity everywhere.
Bapuji, such type of things happens in Christianity also, as persons named T.B. Joshua, Bob Larson purge or exorcise ghosts inside church. I have mentioned about them many a times in some of my videos. Those who are interested about them, they can search details about them in YouTube. Now we want to know what harm occurs to souls who are subjected to black magic or wizardry.
I tell you how souls suffer due to use of such knowledge of ghosts or black magic. When person having knowledge of black magic mesmerize or hypnotize any human soul, then the human soul comes under the complete control of the black magician. Afterwards the black magician user human soul under his or her control for different works, and the human soul behaves like a mad person. Sometimes these black magicians send ghosts to a person to create trouble, then these ghosts enter into the body of the person and create all sorts of negativity by doing all sorts of absurd activity. In this way many people becomes mad.
The persons who are taking help of black magic, do they come under karmic bondage with these ghosts?
The ghosts can only affect only those human souls with whom they have karmic bondages, otherwise the ghosts cannot do any harm to the human souls.
But I want to know about the persons who seek the help of black magicians and the type of activity carried out by the magicians. Is it subjected to karmic bondages?
Karmic bondage is applicable to everyone. Even if you think something, then also theory of karma applies there, but these people are involved in real activity, so how can they be out of this effect of karmic bondage? These black magicians are doing negative activity like killing a living person, just for money, so tantrics are nothing less than goons or hooligans in our society.
So the result of such negative act will also be negative.
Yes, when a person involves in such negative activity like agoris and tantrics etc., they are subjected to very harsh punishments for their highly negative deeds. After death of these agoris, tantrics, the ghosts nurtured by them during their lifetime on earth create real trouble for them by continuously pricking or scouring the subtle body of agoris and tantrics.
So these souls are subjected to extreme punishment only.
Yes, theory of karma never leaves anybody. I have seen in my samadhi state that many such agoris, tantrics and exorcists or ojas are mostly subjected to very painful deaths. Sometimes their whole family suffers due to their negative act, and their whole family terminates due to negative impact of their misdeeds. So, the punishment of these black magicians, tantrics etc. transfers to their family members also.
In earlier times, that is 2000 to 5000 years back, the saints and sages used to do healing of souls and also give blessings also. What do you say on this?
Before Dwaparayug there were little negative souls, but gradually after Dwaparayug the number of negative souls increased. Only in Satyug, after death, the human souls did not become ghost and move around in lower atmosphere around earth, whereas from Tretayug the human souls started to become ghost after death. So even though there were souls or ghosts during the Treta or Dwapar, but the number of negative souls were very less.
That means it is very interesting that there was no ghost world till the end of Satyug.
Yes, there were no ghosts till the end of Satyug on Earth plane, but after the end of Satyug when negative souls like Ravan came on Earth only then negativity started spreading on this Earth. Ravan also used his negative power as he was also a great tantric. He worshipped Shiv and misused the power of Shiv. This human body itself is a tantra or a part of tantric system. The arousal of Kundalini energy is also tantric process called tantrism.
Yes, this is called as Tantra Vidya, that is knowledge of Tantrism.
During Tretayug people started using their energy for negative purpose which was not there in Satyug. In Satyug the souls were very pure, and used to have positive thoughts so there was no such case of misuse of energy during Satyug.
That is after Satyug darkness of ignorance covered the souls, thus the power of soul reduced gradually. They could not fly back to their original homes in higher planes like Janlok, Mulak, Taplak etc. and these souls remained on earth plane due to heaviness of karmic bondages and subjected to cycles of happiness and sorrow on this earth plane.
Some souls are very old souls living on this ghost world, but they were good souls once upon a time, but due to deterioration of environment these souls also became negative.
You have told in one of your video named as how Earth was formed that Earth was formed 124 trillion years ago. If a soul had been on Earth since such a long time back, then what will happen to such old souls who might have subjected to tremendous karmic bondages during such long period of time? During these 124 trillion years, how many numbers of 4 yugas have been completed till date cannot be calculated. So what is the condition of such old souls?
The souls of Kalyug becomes perfectly pure or Satapradyan after the process of destruction at the end of Kalyug.
But how is it?
The destruction generally takes place after the completion of 4 yugas named as Ardpali. Then the souls go in upward direction as the destruction process is going on Earth plane and these souls can't bear the scene of destruction on Earth, so they move in upward direction. A time gap is there between this destruction process and Satyug when these souls do penance in higher planes and go further high due to development of purity in soul. The souls which became completely negative due to cover of darkness of ignorance called as Tamapradhan, the same souls on earth gradually go to higher planes such as Bhubalok and carry out penance over there and finally again these souls return to earth during Satyug sequentially in small numbers. But in Satyug very small number of souls come back to earth. At the end of Kalyug the destruction occurs on earth as called as Ardpali. During this process of destruction all creation on earth destroys, but souls cannot be destroyed, so they remain with their subtle body. Such souls go to higher planes and do penance over there and again come back to earth as per their sequence numbering of their creation.
In 1945 to 1960 when there occurred World War II, all souls in subtle world might have felt suffocated on earth due to creation of tremendous negative vibration on earth. Then naturally these souls might have desired to go to higher planes in search of peace so that they can take rest. What you will say on this?
But degraded and third-class quality souls can't go to higher planes because they don't have power to fly high. Their mind becomes very heavy due to negativity. That's why their subtle body comprising of air, fire, ether becomes heavy and the power of Akash Tattva or ether element is very small in their subtle body. Only when the mind is in thoughtlessness and kalp state, then the power of Akash Tattva or ether element increases. If many thoughts are created in mind, then the power of ether element or Akash Tattva decreases and air element becomes heavy in subtle body. Subtle bodies of such souls are completely black, and if you see them, they look like completely black ghosts who can never fly high.
That means these ghosts or souls are very weak and they are not powerful according to you.
Yes, these are all degraded third-class quality souls as you find third-class quality human beings on earth.
Whether the ghosts or negative souls backs off when they come across souls with real supreme knowledge filled with divine light.
The powerful high-quality souls generally have highly powerful aura, either golden color or pure white color aura. The ghosts run away from such souls. The souls having negative thoughts generally have black aura, that is their subtle body is filled with negativity and their soul is very weak. Such weak souls are only captured by the ghosts and ghosts can enter into their body only. But ghosts can't go near the powerful souls. The souls who are in purely soul-conscious state and full knowledge of Jita, and have full clarity about Soul and Supreme Soul, such souls are always in connection with Almighty Authority and takes power from Him in His highest abode, called as Paramdam in incorporeal form. Such souls have very powerful aura with supreme element in their aura and ghosts can't come near them. I have also given a very powerful mantra Behad Paramshanti. If one chant this mantra, then the environment and nearby will be charged with positivity, and no ghosts or negative soul can come or stay in that area. So negative souls have to move away from such places. Such highly positively charged power exists in that area, where Paramshanti is chanted. So those who want to keep these ghosts away must always be in soul conscious state, and should be in remembrance of Almighty Authority and chant mantra Behad Ki Param Mahashanti Hai.
Most of the people face situations like somebody has done black magic on them or has sent ghosts after them. These people should chant Paramshanti mantra and do meditation in order to transfer supreme elements in their body from higher planes.
But today the meditations which are taught in different places all around are completely wrong, and one should not resort to such type meditation. One should learn Raj Yoga and remain in soul conscious state.
I request all our viewers to see one of the very good video of our Bapuji, that is 7 Secrets of Shiva, and also there is a playlist of mediation which contains 20 videos. So everybody should watch all these videos and practice meditation in their home only. We want to know from which world these ghosts, souls, angels come.
These ghosts or souls reside on Earth atmosphere only, and they can't go to higher planes.
The meaning of saying all this is that many souls reside in places like jungles also.
Yes, these souls do penance over there inside the jungle.
It is also found that sometimes ghosts also answer that they come from sea or inside sea, etc. People come across such stories or incidents found very unreal and seems new to them.
Ghosts cannot stay inside sea, but they can float 10 to 20 feet above the surface of sea and air. These ghosts or souls do penance in jungles or in temples. They also go to listen talks, where Ramaya nor Mahabharata is discussed. These souls always try to rectify themselves, but they don't have knowledge. Just like ignorant always run away from a place where knowledge is disseminated, similarly these dark ignorant souls never like knowledge. Such souls or ghosts never follow the path of knowledge. If you teach knowledge to them, they will run away. These are very low quality souls, that is called third class quality souls.
Can they do any harm to Behad Ki Atma?
No, they can't come in the aura of Behad Ki Atma.
Can these souls do any good work?
No, they can't. Just like can a wicked fellow do not involve in any good work. Such type of human beings becomes ghost after death.
There is channel Z Hindustan in YouTube in which an episode is made in the name Baba World. In this episode there is a lady anchor who went to a female tantric whose name is Shivani Duggar, and the anchor told her there is no such thing like ghost or soul, etc. Then the tantric told her that she would show her about the existence of ghosts, and then tantric took one hair from the anchor's head and put that hair on a little doll made of flour. Tantric then told the anchor, now your DNA is in the doll. After that the tantric Shivani Duggar called the angel to which she is connected to, and then she showed miracles, like if she turned the hand of the doll, then the hand of anchor also got turned automatically in the same way. That means anything done to doll is automatically same process is repeated on the anchor. Accordingly the lady anchor felt pain and pleasure whatever was done to the doll. The tantric knew the voodoo, and she told that through voodoo healing could be done in human body. When the tantric pressed the head of the doll, the pain was felt in the head of the anchor. Finally, Lady Anchor agreed with tantric regarding the existence of ghosts. What you will say on this?
All these are true. These tantrics usually do such things like making a doll from flour, and with the help of ghosts staying with tantric they can do all such black magics. If the tantric prick one pin in the doll, then similar effect will be replicated on the body of the person, but this is done under active participation of ghosts. The ghosts are responsible for causing pain at a particular point in the body of the person, where the pin or needle is pricked in the doll. Sometimes these ghosts also enter inside the body of the affected person, and become the cause of all sorts of trouble, because tantrics generally nurture and keep thousands of ghosts with them. Tantrics get all such activities done through ghosts only. This can only be done by ghosts.
These tantrics claim that through these ghosts they can do good to many people, but what good can these tantrics do for a person?
Can a tantric do any benevolent work? Till today, has any tantric done any good to anyone? Ask the people itself. Let's take an example. If someone goes to tantric for help and tells the tantric to rescue from black magic done by some other person or tantric, then tantric will send ghosts to the person seeking the help, with whom already some ghosts are staying due to the effect of black magic by another tantric. The affected person is surrounded by a bunch of ghosts around him only, thus the person pushed further into deep trouble. I have seen many households get ruined by these tantrics only. So never seek help from these tantrics.
I have heard that one lady went to a tantric to help her husband from habit of drinking, and her husband left drinking but started gambling, and again when the lady sought the help of tantric for removing habit of gambling, then her husband started something else, so these things went on. That means these tantrics send one ghost after another and the person seeking their help cannot escape from their clutch.
If they don't do such type activity, how the tantrics can carry out their business? Their main work is to cheat the people.
In the village of Mahong in Assam, earlier day there was a devi or goddess named Onga who could remove the pain from the body of person by touching a copper vessel at that place of occurrence of pain in the body. Is it possible?
Earlier days all these were possible. All such philanthropic work used to be done by deities, they are not ghosts. There is huge difference between a deity and ghost. These ghosts are third-class category degraded souls like the goons or hooligans of today's physical world. When these goons die they become ghosts. But devis or deities are very good souls and work for the welfare of the creation, and stay in subtle world somewhat at higher level like 1000 or 2000 kilometers above Earth atmosphere. These devis take birth as human being, and do good to human society.
This activity is like displaying magic, when actually started.
This know-how or science of all these black magic and wizardry started late at the end of Treta Yuga, as this magic was not at all required during Satya Yuga. When human beings subjected to sorrow, pain, grief etc., then they resorted to such so-called magic.
When the events of Ramayana and Mahabharata had taken place on Earth, then whether these magic works were also going on at that period of time.
The period of Ramayana had taken place at the end of Treta Yuga. So according to me all these wizardry or magic started at the end of Treta Yuga. At the time of Treta Yuga this type tantric or agori power were there on Earth, as Ram also killed a demon called Tadka who was nothing but a ghost-like demon. In Satya Yuga there was no such wizardry or black magic, as at that time the souls were very pure called Satapradhan, but gradually these souls degraded to less pure form filled with desire and ego called as Rajopradhan soul during Treta Yuga only. When a pure soul or Satapradhan soul in human body leaves his or her body, he or she never becomes ghost and does such negative work. But gradually when soul falls then it becomes egoistic, and when even souls fall further below Raja state then these souls involve in such activity like wizardry or black magic. So as per me, all these started in the middle of Treta Yuga. During Ram Avatar, when Hanuman was crossing sea to reach Sri Lanka, a female demon tried to gulp Hanuman in the midway of sea. So at that time all such monsters were there. Ravan was also one of them.
But Ravan was a Brahmin.
Ravan was Brahmin, and had also knowledge of scriptures, and he had also received the blessings of Shiva by worshipping him. But he misused the power of Shiva. Even the demons also used to receive the blessings of Brahma by worshipping him, and these demons generally use their power received from Brahma in wrong manner. So, all these wizardries started in the mid of Treta Yuga. The deities from higher level downgraded to human souls on Earth due to loss of power, so such souls are very old, and by taking repeated birth on Earth they have lost all their power and they are not getting any way out of this birth and death cycle. So, such souls have become very negative due to very large degradation in their soul. But I have already mentioned that today the most of souls on Earth are from distant galaxies, solar systems etc. But souls who understand the knowledge of Jita and establish himself or herself in soul conscious state, only then he or she can escape this cycle of birth and death. Hence Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the king of all spiritual scriptures.
A soul should bring supreme element in his aura and make his aura strong and fill power in his soul. When fear is created in mind, then we fear even a small ant. This is what human mind is. If we remove this fear from our mind by thinking that we are all high-quality souls or Behad Kitma, then our soul becomes very powerful and such negative souls never come near us.
These ghosts are completely powerless souls on earth, like worms and insects on earth, and they can't do anything to high-quality souls or Behad Ki Atma. Even if a tantric sent 1,000 ghosts to Behad Ki Atma, nothing will happen to Behad Ki Atma. Above all, if a soul knows and believe in the knowledge of Jita, then tantric or ghost has no power on these souls.
The souls who believe in Supreme Father, then they get power in the soul.
The souls who are in soul conscious state only, they get power from Supreme Father. But if a soul is not in soul conscious state, then soul does not get any power, even if he reads Jita 1,000 times. Now the soul has reached completely impure state, or dark state, or tamo pradhan state, so only soul requires power. To become pure, and power can only be received from Almighty Authority. How the current can flow in a conductor, that is only when it connects with source of power properly. Similarly, only when the soul connects with Supreme Soul in soul conscious state, the soul receives power. Who is powerhouse? That is none other than Almighty Authority, hence one has to connect with Almighty Authority.
So, it is to be practiced to live in soul conscious state so that soul can stay away from all such troubles.
Establish yourself in soul conscious state, and connect yourself with Almighty Authority in his highest abode called as Paramdam, and take power from him, and simultaneously spread the vibration of Behad Kit Paramshanti. In this way, vibration of Paramshanti will spread everywhere, along with filling of supreme element in the earth's atmosphere. Home in which such souls reside will be filled with Paramshanti vibration, and love between family members will be enhanced gradually. Even your enemies will become your friend. If there are negative souls or ghosts inside your home, they will run away from your home. Even the ghosts will not come into 1 kilometer radius of your presence. Due to power of this mantra, the ghosts will get salvation or leave the place out of fear. So Behad Ki Atma should not ponder on these small things. So everyone should do all his work as a calm yogi in soul conscious state, so that the soul should not come under the influence karmic bondages, and move towards a stage beyond karmic bondages called as karmatit stage.
I should tell all our viewers that in our channel there are around 1800 videos, in which there are 90 videos which are marked as Unspoken Truth, and one must see all the videos of Unspoken Truth. In this Unspoken Truth there are very good videos of our Bapuji, like life after death, both in English and Hindi language, Karan Jagat, Mahakaran Jagat, etc. Through these videos one can elevate his or her soul and can help to transform this creation. Everybody should come forward to contribute towards the welfare of this creation by spreading positive vibration. Paramshanti.
Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and not forget to share this video with friends and family.
Paramshanti Bapuji. Today we have come here with a new topic. This is a very interesting topic. Many people want to know about it. Everybody wants to know the truth. Today's topic is black magic. Today everywhere this black magic is being done by many people. Even we find in our history this black magic has also been used in past also. Another fact we want to know, that in India there is place named Mahang in Assam, which is a tourist spot and popular for black magic. Voodoo, a form of black magic, is also carried out in that place. In Africa country this voodoo is very famous. If someone observe, in every country this type of black magic is carried out in the name of spiritualism. It is told that exorcists in that village get things done through ghosts, and it is also told that people over there also can transfer human being to animal, and leaves to fishes, etc. Earlier such magic was used for the remedy of the grief and sorrow of the people of that village. That's why the black magic of Assam and West Bengal are famous. So what you will say on this?
The black magic is usually done by tantric with the help of spirits who are under the control of tantric. Tantrics usually keep these ghosts with them by feeding or giving the desired objects to these ghosts.